Good evening. My name is Ryan and I'm the Urban Animist. This will be my first video and I just wanted to give you a little information about myself. I am 27. I have been practicing and I've actually been a lifelong pagan. I became a pagan at the age of 11, not because of parents or anything, but because of pure curiosity. I had a thirst for knowledge, and what I believe now is that the DNA history that I hold inside of me is what led me to follow paganism and to find the European faith that I've been in for so long. So, a little about myself. I am 100% Northern European, mainly British, Irish, and then French German. So it's only natural that my ancestors called to me and led me on the correct path that led me here. Right now I am a shaman, and my goal is to help and inform people who want to know about this path, want to know the spirituality, or to find their own inner spirituality. My goal is to help people, to lead them into the other realms, so to speak, this other reality that is laid right on top of ours. And it just takes a little bit of practice, a little bit of dedication and focus to see it. About the name Urban Animist. I am the Urban Animist because obviously I live in an urban area and I am an animist. I believe that everything has an innate soul. Everything has its own unique soul, likes, dislikes. I'm kind of iffy on the conscious part. I think everything has a consciousness in its own way. Maybe not on this level, on the physical, but maybe in the astral. It's just a whole. It gets a little knotted, I guess, all of my beliefs right there. I'm going to be doing videos explaining some things, giving some guides. I make Mjolnirs. I create runes. I do a lot of rune readings. I'm into Vedic astrology, which is, so far as I've seen, the closest thing it's probably the closest thing to what my ancestors would have used or how they would have seen the cosmos. Because, obviously, in Indian tradition, there's a close connection to the Indo-Europeans. And that's a story for another day, too. This is just a general discussion. Some of the gods that I closely follow. First, of course, being Odin, Wotan, however you wish to call him. Second, Freya. Freya is a beautiful goddess. She's called to me, and I just feel so comforted talking to her. Then, and this is recent, Hela. Hela has come to me, and I've always been close to psychopomps for some reason. The main god that holds my head is Hecate. I know, not really Northern European. Not Northern European at all, actually. But all of the Europeans are pretty much, most of the Europeans branched off from the Indo-Europeans. So and from what I get from Hecate is that she is much older. She comes from when everybody was connected. It's just we can't find traces anymore. And that's just what she's given to me, the details she's given to me. And she will never not be a big part of my life. She was the first God to reach out to me. The Abrahamic God did not reach out to me. I was raised Pentecostal Christian. If you don't know what that is, it's the women have to wear dresses, they cannot cut their hair. When you get the Holy Spirit over you, you speak in tongues. There are a lot of sects in Texas that they have they're called the serpent Pentecostals, and they do, I don't know, they pray with like rattlesnakes, well, of course live rattlesnakes, but it's ridiculous. Well, I guess not too ridiculous. Lately, I have been working with my animal guides, mostly. I've been working with the nature spirits that are all around us. The main ones that I've been working with here are the Concho River, which this is it. And the Concho River is home to many, many spirits, let me tell you. I call the Concho Old Man Concho. That's how he has come to me and represented himself. The Concho River is home to the red slider turtles, which they're called that because whenever somebody sees them, they slide right into the water. And I have met what she called herself. She told me that she was called the Turtle Mother, and she is the sacred spirit of the red slider turtles, the primordial mother, so to speak. So I met her, I talked to her. She's very protective and very loving. She's very caring. She is a motherly figure. She is, like I said, motherly. Sorry, I'm trying to think. There's another one. There's a gate. I call it a gate. It's 2 trees right at the edge of the water, but in it, right on the banks, lives a water spirit. And I think she's a lesser water spirit. I say she. Spirits really aren't male or female, especially land spirits. They just are. She has given me her name, which, since she gave it to me, I'm not going to say it out loud because it's a specific name. It's not like Turtle Mother or something like that, and I don't think anybody needs to know it. Some things need to stay between you and the spirits you commune with. In my experience, if you listen hard enough, you can speak with the spirit of anything. The rocks, the trees, the water, any kind of plants, like seriously, even inanimate objects. For example, your phone has an innate soul to it. Yes, it was created by mankind, but just because it was created doesn't mean that it doesn't have a soul. I sometimes talk to my phone and ask it to work, and it listens to me sometimes, but other times it's very difficult to get to work. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just can't do. You just can't get things to help you out. This path, I will say, it is a lot of trial and tribulation. It's learning, it's suffering from things that you didn't, like suffering from consequences that you weren't ready for. But when you go down this path, you will grow. You become closer to earth, closer to the heavens, closer to all of the other realms, to the gods even. The gods talk through me. The gods are me. I am them. My purpose on this planet is to inform people of my gods and their power and give messages from them. That is why I'm here. Since I was a kid, I've been able to see spirits, and that's why I was so open to going into paganism at the early age of 11. 11 years old sounds really weird, but I can remember when I first started. I started with Wicca, let me just tell you, and that only took a year for me to realize. But my thing was, what I had read said, pick a goddess and god. And the goddess I picked was Hecate, because she called to me. She was the first goddess I saw, and I was like, yeah, that's who I pick. And the god, I don't even remember, some obscure god, but eventually he just dropped off, and it was just Hecate. And I stopped following the Wicca path when I started reading more about Hecate and just actually the Greek mythology and stuff like that, and it sent me through there. And then, I want to say maybe 10 years ago, I started looking into different European faiths, and it's led me here. It's led me here to be able to help you. Now that you know a little bit about myself, I'm going to start posting videos. I might make them fast. I'm probably just going to upload the heck out of them. just to try to get some stuff on here. But anyways, I will talk to you guys later. And I am Ryan, the Urban Animist, here to bring you the message of the gods. Bye, guys.